Welcome back to another collector versus hoarder video. As a collector, even though I was very careful with my books over the years, okay, super careful, I did manage to damage a few books here and there, okay, so I'm not immune to making stupid mistakes over the years, and luckily it has not been so rampant. If it was happened so much because I'm clumsy or have monkey fingers or whatever whatever reason people damage their books, if it was so bad, I probably would turn into a slab collector today just so that I don't damage my books anymore. But luckily over the years I probably damaged only a few books where I probably can count them in one hand, to be honest, okay? Sure, there are some books that I bought in the 90s that I didn't care to bags and board and give away, and they're not in near mint condition. I don't count those books. When I said damaged books, I mean like important books, books that are worth good money, that I should take care of them better, but I didn't. And I can give you a few examples. I should have pulled out those books for this video, but maybe now that I talk about it, maybe in the future I will do a series where I will show you each books that I damaged. But one of them, I just show CGC Hall. If you see the reholder of a yellow label, stupid. I was pulling another slab off the shelf, right? And for whatever reason, that book, that Captain America 100, the mylar or the plastic of both books stuck together. So when I was pulling one, I didn't pay it. I wasn't looking. I just grabbed the book that I wanted and pull it. The Captain America book stuck to it and come off the shelf with it, and then fell to the ground and broke the corner. That's why I had to get a reholder. So that's just stupid. Okay, I should have. It's avoidable. Okay, when I come down to dumb mistake like that, it's avoidable. So that's one. Another book that I damaged. This is very freaky. Okay, this is so freaky. I once damaged a book. It was a beautiful high-grade Bronze Age Spider-Man. I had it on the floor, okay? It was raw, it was not in a bag, but I was doing bagging and boarding, okay? And I had a stack of raw book on the floor, getting ready to be bagged and boarded. And I just received a box of shipment of backing board, and the box is like maybe 10-15. It was a fairly big box because I bought like a couple hundred backing boards and a couple hundred bags. So here I was, you know, I got a stack of books on the floor. I got the 10-15 pound each box of backing board. I walked over and I dropped the box on the floor. Okay, sound innocent enough, right? Dropping the box on the floor. Well, guess what? Can you imagine the force when I drop the box on the floor? There's a force of air that's being pushed, right? And that force of air is powerful enough to rip the cover of the top books on the stack on the floor. Yeah, the cover was sitting there. I don't have a book in front of me to show you, but imagine a stack of comic books, okay, with the top book on top, and when the box drop, the air blow over here enough where the cover was forced open and created like a 3/4 inch spine split on the book. I'm like, what? How can this? That's about as freakish of an accident as I can think of. I mean, I'm like, that 9.4 book went from 9.4 to 8.5 like that. I'm like, damn. Needless to say, I have never done anything like that. Never, ever, ever. Okay, so that's two examples right there. And the third one I can think of is damaging a book. It was the third one that I can think of is it was an Silver Age X-Men, a tape pull, because of, you know, those poly bag with the glue on the back. Oh my god, I hate those. Okay, that's why if I see them, I throw them out. I can't deal with those bags, because all it takes is one bad accident where, you know, I opened the bag, took the books out, and dumb me should have put the bag far away. I just leave it there, and then of course as I lay the book down to flip and read, I didn't realize it until I pulled the book up and the bag stuck. The entire strip of glue stuck to the back cover. And this is before I knew how to undo that. Okay, as far as like using hair dryer or undo or anything. Of course, you know, I'm sitting there going, oh no, I had to do. So I peel off the bag slowly and have a nasty strip of tape pull on the back cover of the Silver Age X-Men. So yeah, but like I said, as careful as I was, I ran through some horrific tales that I damaged some books. Yes, so I'm not immune to that. So the only good thing that came out of that is every time I damage a book that certain way, there has not been a second time. Lesson learned, don't do it again. So as a collector, yes, I'm not immune to making stupid mistake and damaging my books. Now, as far as hoarding, we're at the J, right? And so I went through the cabinet, and as I was expected, I didn't have that many J that I hoarded, but out of a mistake of categorizing. Okay, so this is kind of a cheat, because it's not quite J, but when I arrange my books in a cabinet, I put it in the J, because I always refer to this title as Jimmy Olsen. You know, I don't talk about this as Superman's pal. Okay, but even though I think if you look at like Overstreet or the way CGC or CBCS label it, it's Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. It's not Jimmy Olsen, so it's not quite J. I put it in the J category, so I'm gonna use it for this video. So the only book that I have multiple copies, okay, when I talk about hoarding, it's got to be more than just two. Two is not hoarding, but I had like 4 copies. In fact, I have one at CGC right now and another one in the cabinet. I just pulled this one out, these 2 out, because here's for sure this is my long-term keeper. Okay, nice book, well, mid-grade, 6.570-ish. This one is the first copy, the very first copy of this book that I had ever purchased. And then it was also the very first book that it's the first batch of books that I submit to CBCS when they open their door. So yeah, my 9.2 copy, you know, so it's a beautiful book, but yeah, it's my first submission to CBCS right here. So yeah, it's when it comes down to the J, outside of this specific book, because of Neil Adams. Of course, you can blame Neil Adams for a lot of my hoarding problems. You know, Jungle Action, Journey into Mystery, none of those had multiple copies. Just one was enough. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Until the next hoarding versus collector video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.